Hey, welcome back to the channel. Hey, I know it's been a while, but here we are making videos again. I collected a bunch of video clips over the last year, maybe 2 years, and I was never able to make like a full video out of these video clips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them all together into one video and just put it out there. Just get it out off my hard drive. A long time ago, there was this man who retrofitted an old tree farmer skidder with a boom to pick up wood, and then he welded bunks on the back, and the end result was this cobbled together machine that would somewhat resemble what we would call today a forwarder.
I got it.
Push it down to start it up. Put the switch all the way down to start it up. Flip it up to turn it off.
I gotta figure out how to put up the blade.
The slang language used back in the day would have called it a packerback, a term not used quite as much today. The man who built this machine was my grandpa, and it was one of the first of its kind. One of the things that my cousin advised me to keep an eye on was the blade. It would seep down in a very short amount of time, and on the way across my cousin's yard, I totally forgot. My skill level on the machine, let's just say, was terrible. I'm surprised at how difficult this thing was to run, and it wasn't joysticks, it was a combination of 5 or so levers. I think my cousin was just messing with me at this point because I could barely get that one log into the bunks.
Drag it to you? Yeah, I'm not that good at it. Can I just back up? Whatever you want. Alright, thank you.
After showing my superior operating skills, I decided to give him a chance to see what he could do.
Please don't kill me.
Your steering wheel. And that impressionable diamond plate seat. The swivel, it's state of the art.
Yeah.
Some other things I was seeing on it, and I can't remember what all they were.
So despite doing countless stressful jobs over the years, one still makes mistakes.
Doing some scary work here. I have a power line just right over there. Just
Did you double cut it or should I double cut it from this side?
I didn't cut anything yet.
One of the mistakes I get to add to my resume is dropping a tree on a power line.
Okay, if you cut that, yeah, I'm gonna come down and on then.
So a processor cannot cut angled cuts when it's attached to a tree. It can only do 90-degree cuts, unlike a chainsaw where you can kind of create notches. So what we do instead is we cut several lines into the far side of the tree, the side that we want the tree to fall towards, and then we get on the back side and it kind of creates this hinge. I'm taking a little material out the side because I know this tree is so massive, and then I decided to cut just a few more notches just to really get a solid hinge, and this is where everything goes screwy. I don't realize how far my saw bar is going in until I see it poke out in the far end. By then I know I'm screwed. I see the tree moving. I gasped. I try to push it with my boom. And this is where I panic. You can see the power line sparking. I'm not gonna lie, I had the thought crossed my mind, like, you know what, if I would just pull this tree off the power line real quick, maybe nobody will know.
As far as electricity, you might want to track up and get your machine out of there.
So my bar had gotten pinched, and when I yanked it out of the tree, I think it launched the bar into the stratosphere, so I had to put an old chain on.
Wayne, what do you think about electricity? Maybe it won't, I don't know, are the lines touching the ground? Yeah, I just don't want you to get electrocuted from juice being on the ground, so.
The truth is that in this moment, the thought of being electrocuted actually didn't sound that bad. I was okay with it.
Ugh. What to do, you know? What to do? I feel like it's something I probably shouldn't do, but
I did not get footage of any other angle of this top sitting, or the top of this tree sitting on the power lines, but basically the telephone poles were kind of bobbing toward each other with the power lines reaching toward the ground, but they never actually touched to my knowledge. So there was no damage done to the poles, there was no damage done to the lines, and I ended up just leaving the top on the power line.
Wayne, what are you thinking for sparks?
hang on, I'm gonna hop out. Let's take a look.
Well, I don't know, I don't want to get too close to that. I don't think electricity will go through wood too much, but I definitely wouldn't be around that tree too close.
It's like an hour later, and the power line is free already. I feel so good. I feel better. I don't feel good. I feel better. It's not. I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all.
Yeah. Anybody want to deal with? Sometimes I don't know how they would want to deal with just a company or.
So what's this looking like to you?
It ain't bad. I mean, it's just gonna be labor because the wire's fine. It knocked out the circuit. You know, we had 300 people out of power who still do. So, but the good thing is there ain't no broken poles, there ain't no broken wire.
Yeah. Took about an hour. They had this cleared off. There's the stump. You can see how the wind's pushing this way. I missed it by 180 degrees. Close. Just at the shop here getting ready for winter. Just thought I'd clarify, I did not put these dents in here. Put that dent in there.
With that out of the way, now we can move on to happier moments. Probably the end of the line for the old girl.
The Freightliner that I used to run, FL90, decided to unalive itself. This engine's toast.
This Freightliner I had affectionately called Mean Green.
I'm not flexing, you are.
It was anything but mean. It was green though. Fuel injector spun off on the top of the engine, which allowed massive amounts of diesel fuel to enter into the engine oil.
I found all kinds of goodies, including but not limited to broken bolts.
In all honesty though, I don't think the Freightliner could have broken down at a better time. We were planning on updating it anyway to a better truck, more powerful truck, and it was already purchased. It was getting some work done to it, and so we parked the Freightliner and I pretty much hopped into this thing.
So it's a Western Star, and we're in the Midwest. It's a 165 cc, or no, that's how fast it goes. Speedometer only goes up to 100. We're gonna get that replaced soon. We're gonna get one that goes up to 165. I run 165 as much as possible. It features a cubby hole in the top of the shifter stick where you can keep your ABC gum, peanuts you want to eat later. Checking the documents here, it says that it has a 5,000 horsepower engine. 500. That visor, that was something I specifically asked to put on there. It's the smallest possible visor. I hate when you have, big aggressive looking visors. I like tiny baby visors, so. Western Stars have better ground clearance, which is good. A little more robust. Rides nice. This truck really rides nice. Well, my, how the tables have turned. See ya.
State Patrol, just on for inspection weight check.
Okay.
Get your driver license stuff from you. Any idea how heavy you are?
It's kind of a gamble with how the wood's coming out. We're trying to keep it light as we can, and it's sometimes
A little heavy.
a little heavier than we'd like, but I'm hoping that...
You don't have a gauge you can go off of?
No, we just got this truck, and
Okay.
we don't have a gauge set up on it yet. So
Okay.
we've only operated maybe a week or a couple weeks at this point.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll weigh you up, but save time. I've got permission to use Excel Energy. We'll just go down there. What I got to do is I got to buzz in to let them know I'm there, and then we'll just get you weighed. Okay.
Okay.
So, any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. And then you guys just do like the time card thing, right? You're not doing logbook. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead of you, okay? Because I got to buzz in before you climb on the scale. So, okay. Have you ever been inspected before? I don't recognize you.
I've
so.
never been weighed before,
Okay.
but I've been inspected once.
Once. Okay. Sounds good.
Well, context. So he pulled over Ben just prior to me, and Ben's like, I don't think he's going to pull you over. I don't think he's going to harass us. And I've been running a little heavy every now and then. It's very hard. It's very challenging to get it right. I guess we came to the conclusion that he wasn't going to pull me over. We did. I could have avoided him. Kind of unhappy about this. Such a nice guy though, but one thing we realized is that when he weighs us up is, so this is what's a little spooky, and I couldn't figure out how to make this happen, is he's gonna take me to the scale because we're only like a mile away from the mill, and we're gonna scale off of that. And what Ben who got pulled over just prior to me, he noticed that the scales weighed a little heavier at the mill than when the DOT weighs you himself. He's got his own scales, right? So I'm automatically getting 2,000 extra pounds off the scales of XL, which sucks. I'm gonna get nailed here. I don't even have a good feel for this truck on if it's pulling heavy or not. I don't even know. We don't have scales in this thing. The biggest thing that saws me off is I could have avoided him. Dude, I need to back up a little bit. Smarten up, buddy. Oh man. Oh shoot, dude. Fingers crossed. There we go. Right. 102. Imagine having a son and you raise your son and you're like, hey son, it'd be really swell if you grew up to be a president someday, or a doctor or a lawyer. Then he chooses to be a DOT officer. How be disappointing, huh?
See that hill that it's kind of getting slick a little bit, and as much as I want to weigh a truck, I don't want you guys to get halfway up and spin out. So, this morning there was no snow. He said just to give it a second. I'll do a level 3 inspection. Do you want? Let me go double check with her. Make sure she's got it printed. Do you want to just go offload, meet me back here? And
let's do that. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, let me just double check.
You still have my
I'll give you a thumbs up.
you still have my license, right?
Yeah, I got it. I'll get it back to you after I'm done.
Okay.
Just said you're good.
Right.
Yeah, just meet me. I'll just park over there.
Okay. Okay, I can't wait.
Okay, there, take that too.
Sure, I'll.
If you want. And then there's your license, 630. You want it to test it, I can just clean that guilty. Otherwise, just nail on the phone. Can you open your door once? I'm just gonna verify your door. And I'm done.
I'm looking for.
Oh, there it is. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I can't make promises, but a lot of times that's what guys do. They'll plead not guilty to see. If they want a trial, then they hit a trial. But otherwise, just to see if they can get a reduction. So.
Okay.
But any other questions?
I don't think so.
All right. And you're free to go. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Take care, man.
Merry Christmas.
Well, I would say the same, but I don't want to be a jerk because I don't mean it towards this. But you as well. Okay.
Yep. All right. Thank you. I mean, I tell you what, I loaded exactly the same as I did yesterday. My first load yesterday was 91,000. Next load, almost identical. In fact, the chute was a little off-centered, so I figured it might even be lighter. 102,000. Oh, it's so challenging, and what really burns me is that I could have avoided this. Ben's thought was that he's not gonna hassle us. He's gonna let it. He already pulled over Ben. He's gonna let me go through. I think I'll just leave it at that. There's probably more things I could say, but I don't think there's more things I should say.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up, like it, comment, subscribe, all those things. It all helps me out and it's free. I need all the motivation I can get because this is so much work to do this. I'm literally reshooting this probably 25 times. No, more than that. Probably reshot this 30, 35 times already. This shot right here. It's 2 in the morning. Anyway, yeah, just like the video. Anyway, subscribe. That's all you gotta do. Good night.